No, I was not trying to blend in with the curtain behind me. It just happened that way. But anyways, happy Saturday, you guys. Today I'm going to be talking about BSG weight loss surgery. So basically, if you watched my previous video, I was speaking, sorry about that, how I canceled my last appointment. And, you know, I told my doctor, I don't think that this is for me and blah, 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 blah. So an update on that is basically, I was speaking to my coworker who had the surgery like 2 years ago, and I was explaining to her how I was feeling, like my second thinking about it, and she basically told me, continue with your appointments, at least get all the way to the end, because if you stop right now, then basically if I changed my mind and I wanted to do the process again, I would have to start all the way over. I've already paid co-pays every time I went to the doctor. I've already paid for lab and blood work. The portion that my insurance didn't cover, I already paid $200 for the upper GI test because my insurance only covered a certain portion. So I've already invested money and time into this situation. Why would I start over? And in regards to what I was saying in my last video, that I don't feel like I've tried on my own, I don't feel like I gave it 100%. I think my main concern is that if I'm going to get this surgery, and sorry I have my fan on, but if I'm going to get this surgery, if I'm not going to get this surgery, my biggest concern is that I can't maintain it and keep the weight off. So basically that's my biggest issue, is feeling like, okay, I can lose the weight. I'm very confident I can lose it, but I don't know if I'm able to keep the weight off once I've lost it. Because I hear a lot of people, you know, say I lost 171 pounds and I gained 200 pounds back a couple years later because I couldn't keep the weight off. And I just don't want to be in the situation where it takes you a year or 2 years to get it off, and then you gain it right back and you're back in the same situation. So basically, I called my doctor and I did reschedule my appointment for August 7th, which will give me enough time to make sure that when I go see my doctor, I've lost a reasonable amount of weight. Like, you guys, I don't even want to say how much I weigh. I don't even want to say that right now. I mean, I have told a few people and they're like, you don't look that, it don't look like you weigh that much, but it's like, I do weigh that much and I can feel it. You know, I went to the park and I worked out and I was doing like jumping jacks and I could just feel the weight going up and I could feel it plopping down. Like, it's a lot. Like, and lately my ankles have been getting very swollen. Normally, I mean, they've done it in the past, but it's normally like if I braid somebody's hair, of course I'm on my feet, you know, 4 or 5 hours, so that's understandable. But lately my ankles have been just getting swollen out of nowhere, and they say it's from a lot of salt intake, which I don't think that I intake a lot of sodium or whatever, but I mean, that could be it. And then, you know, you Google and you start thinking about stuff, and I'm like, I hope I'm not diabetic, I hope I'm not pre-diabetic. So basically the best thing for me is to go ahead and go on with my BSG surgery as planned, just to lower my risk of any, you know, health problems, health issues or anything like that, because my dad, his brothers, like, they all had diabetes, congenital heart failure. It's a lot of different diseases in my family, and I just want to avoid that. I know being overweight can bring some of those issues on. So basically my next appointment is August 7th, and this should be my last appointment because I started this journey in February. It was in February or March. My insurance only requires 3 months of all the pre-op stuff. Some require 6 months, but you know, gladly, mine's only required 3. I've been going on this journey for longer than that. My last 2 appointments that I went to the doctor, I did tell my doctor, like, you know, give me another month. I feel like I want to make sure before I don't want to just lose what the doctor tells me to lose, and I'm really not focused here. You know what I'm saying? Because if the doctor say lose 7 pounds, you lose the 7 pounds, but your mind ain't ready, you're really not gonna be successful, I don't think, because this is a life-changing thing. This is not just, okay, never mind, I changed my mind, like, put my stomach back in. Like, once they cut it, it's gone. It's life-changing. Like, you have to take vitamins for the rest of your life. You have to, you know, do the liquid diet. You have to go to purees. You have to go to soft food, solid food. Like, it's a process. It's a life-changing thing, and I wanted to make sure that mentally I'm ready. Yes, I've already had my nutrition class. Yes, I've already had the psych eval. I passed all of that. You know, I understand that. I just wanted to make sure that I'm 100% confident, ready for this life-changing thing, which I am. I have support. I mean, there are a few people, which I don't blame them, that I have told that I'm getting the weight loss surgery or considering weight loss surgery. The first person I ever told one of my friends, and the first thing that came out of her mouth is, you know, I don't want you to take the easy way out. What is the easy way out? But I can't really be mad at her or blame her, because she doesn't understand what weight loss surgery is. She does not understand how it feels to be obese. She does not understand any of that. So I'm not even upset about that, because, you know, like I said before, one of my cousins had got it when I was like 15 or 16, and my grandma recommended it to me, and I kind of was just like, why the hell would I go get weight loss surgery? Because I didn't understand it. But after all my research and after watching videos and following people on YouTube, shout out to my favorite YouTuber, Avis, Miss Redbone 2010. I'll post her somewhere here or down in the description box. But she's very honest. When I say I've watched plenty of people on YouTube, when I say I believe every word she says, because she's blunt, she's very honest. Like, people have the weight loss surgery and you see them just taking pictures like, oh my gosh, she lost so much weight, but they don't really tell you like the real detail, the real deal, the pain, the gas, the struggle, the regret. Nobody explains all of that I found. I mean, maybe you guys have, and if you have, I mean, go ahead and let me know. But from what I've watched, it has not been that way. Avis definitely kept it so real and was like, look, y'all, okay, like, this is what it is. So I thank her for that. But I think that I'm ready for this. So what I need to do is continue on losing my weight, continue on eating how I'm eating, so that when I go to see my doctor August 7th, hopefully by then everything will be done, and that'll be my last appointment, and I can get a date after that and prep myself for this. I'm nervous. Like, you know, I've watched some videos where people were like, well, if you have any doubt in your mind, if you're not sure, you know, you shouldn't get it. But I feel like being nervous and like you thinking all the way up to the end, like, am I doing the right thing? I think that's natural. I don't think that if you're thinking that way, you shouldn't, you know, consider the surgery. I mean, that's just a natural thing for me. That's my opinion. I lost my thought. I forgot what I was saying. But I haven't been going to the gym, but I have been working out outside, because for me, I feel like I'm more productive outside. You know, every school has a track in the back. You know, the benches that you sit on for lunch, you know, doing leg exercises, all different kinds of things there. So I have been working out and eating what I'm supposed to be eating, only having water. So I have been doing that. So from me watching the videos and doing my research, here go 3 things that I'm happy that people have mentioned prior to me getting VSG, weight loss surgery. Number 1 is the Gas-X tablets. I'm happy that people said, make sure you get some Gas-X tablets, because once you got the surgery, all the gas they put in there, it's tough. It hurts. So I will be getting some of those prior to me. I don't know if we can take them before surgery, because I'm like, that might conflict with them putting the gas in your stomach. It might be taking it out. So I will ask my doctor prior to doing that. Actually, I have 4 things. Number 2 is I'm happy that people let you know that when you're trying to eat something, and everybody's situation is different, because my coworker totally did not have any of these issues that I'm naming. It's different, but just in case, you know, your situation is similar to someone else's, I'm happy that they shared these facts. Number 2 is that when you swallow, you can feel everything going down your throat. I'm happy somebody warned me about that. I don't even understand how you could feel. I don't know, but I mean, I guess you can kind of prepare yourself for that. Like I said, everybody's situation different. You might not experience that, but just in case you do, that's fact number 2. And fact number 3 is getting up and walking right after surgery, because there is risk for blood clots. And I heard a lot of people that said that they got up and started walking actually had less pain and stuff once they got released from the hospital and went home. So walking after you wake up, you're not so groggy. walking, maybe that night or the next day. Get up and walk, excuse me, walk to make sure that you don't get blood clots. And the fourth thing was, what was the fourth thing? I said I have 4. I don't know, I can't remember. But I'm thankful that I am getting my weight loss surgery this late in the game, because I've had a chance to watch so many people who had it earlier this year, last year, and things like that. And I tend to watch the YouTube videos of people who had it last year and all the way up into this year, only because they've had it recently. So I like to see their experience and how it's been for them. But at the end of the day, I just want to say to anybody who's considering weight loss surgery, do your research, understand what you're doing, understand the process, understand it all. And also, if you made up your mind that you're going to get the weight loss surgery, do not allow anyone else's opinion to change your mind on what you want to do for you. They don't live your life. They're not in your body. They don't have your health reasons, your health concerns. They don't have none of that. So I don't want you to allow anybody to change your mind on what you want to do or have any regrets about it. Because like they told us when we first took that class, things that people will say, sorry, my lips are chapped, y'all. People will say like, oh, I just don't want you to take the easy way out. And it's just like, what is the easy way? What is the easy way out? But again, you can't blame them because they don't understand and they don't know. Why don't you just go to the gym? I mean, when you lose weight, you have to go to the fucking gym anyway. You still have to go to the gym. You know, it's not like, oh, I got weight loss surgery, let me just sit back and eat what I want and watch the pounds fall off. That's not it. You still have to exercise or you're not going to lose no weight. Like, you still have to go to the gym. Or why don't you just, go on a diet and, really try and stay focused. It's not that you can't lose the weight. I mean, you can lose the weight. You can do everything. You can drop the weight, but this tool is to help you keep the weight off. It's not a point that I can't meal prep, go to the gym, lose the weight. It's the point of, can I keep the weight off? And that's easier said than done, but a lot of people who don't understand it prejudge it and have a lot to say. I personally don't care about anyone's opinion. I mean, it really doesn't matter to me. Your opinion is your opinion. Have at it. Like, I don't care. And because people don't understand, it's like, there are different type of conversations that you could have with people. One conversation is, I'm going to vent to you and I just want you to listen. Number one, I'm going to vent to you and I want your opinion. Number two, or we're going to have a 50-50 mutual conversation. I'm going to engage, you're going to engage, and we're going to come have a discussion. Like, there's different type of conversation, and everybody don't speak the same language. Like, everybody wants to give their opinion in every conversation. Like, some people don't know how to just listen to you and let you express how you feel without saying anything. Everybody has an opinion. I really don't care. I know how to speak everyone's language. I think that I'm pretty good as far as advice and listening and things like that. I mean, but everybody's not like that. So if you've told someone, you want to get weight loss surgery, or you're kind of nervous of telling people because of what they're going to say, I would just keep it to myself. You know what I'm saying? If you're not strong enough to be like, oh, well, I would just keep it to myself, because I don't want anyone else to deter you from what you're trying to do or deter you from your goals. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that I roll is like, my friend can come tell me like, hey, I met this guy in Vegas. Like, I think we want to get married. Some people be like, what? You don't even know him. Like, girl, you crazy. Me? Okay, at the end of the day, you're grown. You're going to do what you want to do regardless. Like, I'm going to support. Okay, maybe that's a bad example. But no, I'm going to support my friends in whatever decisions that they make, because it's their life. I can only control my life. I can't control what they do, and I don't want to control what they do. I'm here to be a friend and a listening ear. But, a lot of people always want to give their opinion on what you want to do, and it's like, it's your life, live your life how you want to. So at the end of the day, maybe if you have somebody that you really care about and they don't understand why you want to have the surgery, like, why are you doing this, like, this just does not make sense, like, just don't do it, maybe you can educate them. Maybe you could watch a video with them, because but I forgot where my thing was going, but never, you know, maybe you can educate them, because if they really love you and they really care about something that you're excited about, that you're, you know, that you're a goal that you're trying to obtain, they will educate themselves. They will watch the videos, they will research it, and they will try to understand it as much as possible if they really care, you know what I'm saying? And if they don't put forth the effort to try to understand what you're going through, screw them, plain and simple, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, I don't have a lot of followers on here. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I don't even have a lot of people that watch my videos. I do this because it's something that I like to do. And I know you guys hear that all the time, but I work a full-time job, so I'm not getting no money off of this. Like, you know, yeah. But I do work, and this is just something that I do, you know, to share my story with other people. So, you know, if there's anybody out there that feels like they don't have anybody supporting them, they don't have anybody in their circle, and I know a lot of people offer, you know, their support and their love, and they really don't mean it, or when you need it, they're not there. I totally understand. But if you feel like you don't have nobody supporting you, and you need somebody to talk to or vent to about your weight loss surgery, your weight loss journey, it could be dieting, it could be not the weight loss, it's just I mean, not the weight loss surgery, it could just be this regular weight loss. And if you feel like nobody understands you don't have nobody to listen to, you can message me. My link for Instagram is on here. My link for Snapchat is on here, Facebook, I mean, whatever. You can message me on here, it don't matter. I'll respond, you know. Can have a conversation, it's all good. I'm here to support everybody. You know, there's too much hate in the world, you know, share some love. Why not, you know? We used to walk past people back in the day, and they would look at you in your eye, and they would say, hi, good morning, hi, how are you? Now you walk past people and they make eye contact with you and put your head down like the world is coming to, like, you know, a crazy place. But enough of me jibber jabbing and on. This is my update to my weight loss surgery. I will be going back to the doctor August 7th. Once I have that appointment, I will make another video to let you guys know. I'll make a video prior to that, but I will be tracking my journey and letting you guys know how it's going. I definitely will be making another video after my appointment on August 7th and let you guys know if I have a date, what my process is, anything like that. So until next time, ladies and gents, peace.
Anything you're saying to me, right?